Hey there, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. All right, for those of you that are new, thank you. I appreciate you taking a moment to check out the channel. I am an energy channel, and so what I gain intuitively sometimes is different, what Spirit shows me, from the traditional meaning. Just take it as it resonates for you. Leave the rest behind if it does not. It is a general reading. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find that link below or at mindsetunicorn.me. For those of you returning, thank you. I love you so much. Scorpio is a big part of my placements, right? And in fact, it is all of my water placement is Scorpio. So I do truly love your guys' energy. It is not my sun sign though. As well, I wanted to call you guys Virgo when I was getting ready to do the reading. So you may have heavy Virgo in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Virgo. Okay, so just take that as it resonates. Everything you need is down below. Patreon saw this first, and they are getting an extended at the end. That is my donation-based program. You pay what you feel like you can give. Some people, some months can only give $1 or £1. That is okay, right? Wherever Patreon is accepted, you can join, you can change, you can stop, whatever. It's all under your control. Okay, that's why I do it that way. It's just an energy exchange, but it does help me out a lot. So let's see what's going on here. All right, your heart is open, but you're kind of stubborn about that, right? You're like, yeah, my heart's open, but the F if I'm going to do anything about it, right? Underlying here is you're trying to you're really trying to keep yourself very much in present moment, not letting the inner child work you've done get, involved. You're trying to stay in this higher spiritual energy because you're like, I'm moving into a new journey and I'm doing everything I can to just stay right here, right now, this moment. Okay. Hello, Oliver. This probably is making you feel stressed, making your heart feel stressed. And as such, again, you're just super focused. Like, I'm going to stay in present moment. Okay, hurry, get up here. You got to say hi. You got to get up here with Scorpio. Yeah? No, you just got to get up here and try to look out the windows. But Mommy has the blinds closed. Oh, you give me a kissy? That's very nice. Mommy needed a kissy. So let's see what's going on. All right, today we are looking at divine feminine energy, divine masculine energy, and what's going on between them. This could just be your two energies. We all have divine feminine and divine masculine within us. This could be somebody coming towards us. This could be somebody that you're dealing with. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Thank you. Thank you. What was trying to come out there though? Tension. I see. And thank you. Okay, underlying here is, trying to stay in my body. There's Virgo, right? I was getting that Virgo energy. And angel number 44, you're like, I'm really trying to stay in my body. Feminine ear is ringing right now. Trying to keep everything on track, right? Like, I almost feel like a little person driving a big bus, right? Like, oh, how do I do this? Okay, that's kind of how the energy feels to me. So divine feminine, okay, you're like, my eye is on the future, right? Like, I'm going after feminine ear ringing again. I'm going after my soul's purpose. I got to just keep my eye on the prize. I know where I'm going. It's going to take me a minute to get there, but I'm focused. My satellite is pointed there, okay? Divine masculine. The challenge here is that you're starting to shine in your masculine energies, and that could be bringing up some tension for you, right? Your third eye is opening up, and you're understanding the connection that has with your breath work, with your conversations, with the things that you want to say. Between the two, we have a change, a shift. As everything's moving to this soul purpose, this north node, there is a big shift that's happening here. Okay, love that. Let's see. Yeah, oh, okay, we'll go here first. Let's see what's going on. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the north node here. Yeah, Daughter of Swords, okay. I think that this is new information where you've just started following a new path. You've just started something new. You've just gotten your eye or your knowledge about something that's been calling to you, okay? Two of Swords and the Father of Swords. That's where it gets complicated, okay? Because you're like, if I'm thinking about the truth of this masculine energy, am I actually thinking about my future? Does this take me back to the past? And so there's a struggle there, right? You know that this is a very important key to your future, but there's this energy of, I don't really want to look at it right now, okay? Divine Masculine, okay? Yeah, you got your your pentacles in a lot of different fires here, okay? And the things that you're working from in the past are impacting the things that you're working from in the future, which is being impacted by the things that you're dealing with right now in your day-to-day. Okay, and you are probably feeling a lot of the solar plexus pulls, but I also kind of get an energy here that despite the passions that you have that are running free through all of this, you're not really talking about that, okay? Yeah. Ace of Cups in reverse. You feel that pull coming. You're trying not to return it. Temperance and the Hermit. To me, that's a little patient stalkery, okay? Where you're like, yeah, I'll just keep all this fire under control. I'm not going to go there right now, right? Because you might be fearful that either someone's going to love me or you've been hurt and you don't want love right now. Okay, the shift, the change that's coming here, Six of Cups. Okay, I feel like the activity under the surface energetically between the two is getting so intense that it's going to have to bring some energy to the surface. Below the surface energetically, like 2 peas in a pod, this is your Two of Cups. This is, you know, very much love going back and forth. Above the surface, it's like empty cups, not giving them to you, keeping them all for myself, not sharing, right? And I feel like that's going to shift. Three of Cups, right? If I actually accept this cup, then I have to look at this Three of Cups energy. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like the solar pull is telling you, you've got to talk about your passions, right? Because that not communicating is really what's getting in the mix of things. And thank you, Spirit. That we've got winter on the bottom here. So it could just be hard to start up the conversation, right? Because there still is a lot of past energies here that are still, I feel like, in play, okay? Divine Feminine. Yeah, this is about, for you, in a lot of ways, it's about getting your due, right? And you're so focused on that that you don't want to, I mean, if this is just about you, Scorpio, you're shining in your masculine energy. So you're like, why would I want to open my heart right now? Fuck that, right? You want the abundance that's coming to you, but you can't seem to release the attachment or the daydreaming about what you really want from this energy. Spirit says, right? Well, what's the worst that would happen if you let this new direction happen and you just didn't have fear and you went forward and let it create something? Right? Would you be worse off than you are right now? Divine masculine energy. Yeah, you're like, everything's happening in the right timing. It all has to happen in order, right? You're trying to control the situation. It's got to happen in specific order. Things have to happen this way, this way, and this way. Okay? Yeah. And you don't know necessarily where you're going, right? Where the divine feminine energy, the heart has like been like, ba-ding, I know where I'm going, soul purpose, woo, right? Divine masculine, you're just awakening to a lot of this energy of what you really want out of life. Maybe you just didn't have a chance to have that decision in the past. So you don't really know, right? And you can't really put down a footprint, right? Like, if you're already in a relationship with someone and they're like wanting you to move in with them, there could be this feeling that, well, I don't think I can do that, right? Because I need to be within an hour of work and your house is like 90 minutes from work. I can't do that, okay? Just remember as you work through this to respond rather than react. Don't react to your person, okay? Don't react to your feelings. You're going through a little bit of a dark night here, but it's all part of what you actually are manifesting, believe it or not. Spirit's saying just trust the process, okay? Between the two, thank you. The mayhem comes from the limiting beliefs. It's almost like this is such a whirlwind energy that it's hard to believe that this is happening, or that this change is happening, or that, right, X marks the spot, like this is where I'm meant to be. That's okay. Take a minute and observe it. Again, let go of the control, right? Just look at the bigger picture. Just observe the shifts and the changes that are coming and take it with gratitude, right? Thank you, universe, for what you are giving me. Divine feminine, thank you. Queen of Hearts in reverse. Again, they're just repeating. Okay. You don't want to trust your heart right now. You want to go after transactional. You want to go after masculine energy. Okay. And this could have to do with some sort of a message that you got and you're trying to be just to the point, you know, tried and true. This is your inner child, right? This is an old truth of being unlovable. And when love comes your way and you think about all the hurt, Ace of Swords with the feminine, 10 of Swords with the ship, you kind of turn and run. You're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid of letting this creativity of your heart free and then getting hurt by it. Divine masculine. Okay, the luck is on your side as far as everything to do with your success. You're being seen. You're doing well. 6 of Wands, right? Everything's growing around you. Page of Swords in reverse. But there may be something that you don't know how to manage. It could have to do with your child or wanting children. Or how do I go forward when I'm afraid of all of the success that I'm having here? Yeah. Something is coming to an end here, and you feel like you have to protect yourself against it. The Coffin, 9 of Wands. But what if you just allow yourself to let that be building blocks for you? I don't know what exactly I was dreaming about. I think it was in connection with the Lionsgate journey that we did in the sacred space, where we were integrating the energy. But in my journey, I had a bone in my hand, and as I dropped it, it turned to dust. But I could see these 9 steps moving forward, and they reminded me of the bones, and like they were stairs being made out of the bones. And where we normally see that 9 of Wands as, right, like I'm blocking, I'm a little afraid of communication, I feel like I have to, like, you know, protect myself, because if I don't, then I'm going to be taking on all these burdens. By the 10 of Wands, there is an energy here that you can use this old ancestral bones, right, this dust, this ending, and you can walk yourself forward a little bit. For some of you, again, the judgment here had to do with a marriage. And because there's my 10 of Pentacles and my Ace of Pentacles, and I feel like that's the struggle for you in accepting love again. Okay, between the two, yeah. Okay. The masculine transactions are really becoming that obsessive energy, which is actually feeding to the limiting beliefs of I can't have love. And there's the key to it, is the heart and the communication from the heart. 8 of Wands, angel number 33. If I can speak to my heart, I can turn things. But King of Cups here on the bottom is still not feeling confident in their own being and what they'll get if they offer love. Divine Feminine. Thank you. Yeah, again. Limiting beliefs could be on the Divine Feminine side. But I think the Divine Feminine is working through that, because they showed me at the very beginning angel number 77, and this is a 7. Okay, so 777. And it's the gift, the generosity. I feel like the world is being so generous with you, Divine Feminine, that you almost fear that if you open your heart, then you're going to get hurt. Okay, this is also what's coming in for you and leading you on your soul purpose, is supporting you. Someone needed to hear that. Is giving you the strength to move forward. It is regenerating you. It is the lessons of this like eternal struggle that you have gone through as you're healing. You don't have to turn around and go back to where you were, right? It's almost like this fear. It's really funny the way that the Earth's Grip and Grave card is coming through to me. These are my original rustling around rune raking deck. I've got his real rune raking deck, right? Lifuma. How come I can't say it all of a sudden? Is it my Invisalign? Lifuma. Okay, maybe it is my Invisalign. Anyway, this was the original that I hand wrote so I could rake those runes. But the way they're showing me this, and maybe it's because I've been watching too much Glow. Okay, if you don't know what Glow is, it is an awesome show on Netflix. Okay, but it's women's gorgeous ladies of wrestling, and these actresses have to learn how to wrestle. And it's almost like Divine Feminine. You're afraid that if you open up your heart, like somebody's going to lift you up and just toss you down on the mat, right? And you're not going to know what to do. Okay, that's your fear. Divine masculine. Yeah, you're completely in your masculine energies, and you're happy about that. You're like, finally I'm getting the movement in my divine masculine energies, right? But there's also this aspect of this card is my Trojan horse, right? So what are you hiding inside that you're waiting on to move forward? Okay, it really is this aspect that you know that there is someone that's supposed to be riding with you, your ride or die. But it's a very Knight's energy where you're determined and moving and not giving an inch, so to speak. But that passion that's coming through with every time you feel that solar plexus pull, that fire that you're trying to hide, which is probably what's within the horse here. It's that ether life, okay? That creational spark telling you to move forward. Again, number 3, right? Within your body, the changes are happening that are slowly walking you towards this. It's like this card always reminds me of that little video of the protein, right, being walked through the body, right? Like, I'm taking the serotonin from the gut up to the brain. And that's kind of where you're at, right? The universe is just moving you along, and you might not even know it. Maybe the universe's plan is hidden inside that Trojan horse. Okay, between the two, thank you. Angel number 44. Okay, you are on this path where it's kind of like you're trying to figure out, how do we create this together? One of you is going straight down the pike. I feel like that's the divine feminine. And the masculine, right, as you see the energy, the feminine is showing this energy of, oh shit, I might turn around and go the other way. Right? Like, you're like preemptively moving that direction. You know that you don't want to lose this. Okay? But the shadows of what you've gone through are still within the struggle here. Okay? Yeah, divine feminine has some very deep romantic feelings here. Okay, your heart really has those feelings. You're wearing the mask and being deceptive about that. You don't want to show your feelings. You don't want to show your vulnerability. You feel like you've done that in the past and that didn't work out for you. Okay, divine masculine, no matter how hurt you've been, you deserve love. Okay, and the express your love was trying to come out. But I think until you realize that you are lovable and you deserve love, you're not going to accept that. Yeah, it is safe for you to love. Spirit just wants you to know, just because you love someone, you don't have to immediately run to them and be like, I love you. You're the one I always wanted, right? There's a part of it that's just holding that love in your heart. Whether you love me back or not, it's okay for me to love. And that's a beautiful sentiment here for you. Yeah. I feel like you are planning. You've got this plan. As soon as someone's karmic energy, that whatever this karmic X energy is, as soon as it's out of the way, honeymoon stage, right? Like, I'm going to go all in. Someone's got that plan. But there's a fear that if I allow myself this retreat, that the codependency will come back out. The things between us will be too hard. And that's, I think, where you're struggling. Whoever that is, that's where they are struggling with really coming forward. So that's why they're saying, I got to wait until this energy's out of the way, right? It's an excuse. see what the universe says here. Okay, again, the Four of Cups and the Chariot. There's an awareness that we're just not accepting a cup here, right? And that's why things are just stuck here. They're like stuck between the moon and New York City, right? Between the manifestation and the letting go of the control, there's this stuck energy. Four of Swords. And it's going to require some healing, right? Yeah, Page of Swords. I love that this is vigilance. And it's coming with the Four of Wands and the Lovers. I do feel like whatever happened here, it created a hypervigilance. And so when there's this passion, like it's just freaking someone out. Okay. So I'm going to close it with an oracle, and then I'm going to move to the extended. The link is down below, or you can find the Patreon link on mindsetunicorn.me. Again, there's the tension. And it's that solar plexus energy. Divine Masculine, you are not trusting the conversation that you want to have. Because wintergreen is cool, and that cool energy reminds me of the throat, right? The more you nurture yourself, both, then the more you're going to let up control. Divine Feminine, you're going to open your heart. Divine Masculine, you're going to open the conversation. Allow your passions to have a voice. You're not alone in this, despite the fact that you're acting like it. Okay, so I hope that helps you. I hope you guys have a beautiful week. I'm going to go look at this a little deeper, see what's a little more what's impacting from the past and future possibilities. Okay, link is down below. Love you. Don't forget to like. Bye.